Let's go ahead and install my K-tips. So I'm holding up the hair here and just showing you where the keratin is installed on the end of the extension. I'm going to cut it down a little bit because I find that I personally don't need as much keratin to create the bond as they typically install. But that will be up to you, and you will use your best judgment if you are doing this yourself. So you want to place your K-tip about a half an inch from your scalp. And I am doing that placement here. It's a little more difficult to do with two mirrors, so you'll see me struggling a little bit. And then I even struggle to get the K-tip tool onto the bond to warm it up. But eventually I do find it, and then I will go ahead and clamp it together. The K-tip tool looks like a little tiny flat iron, but you don't want to use a flat iron because that will get too hot and it's too big. So you want to take your K-tip tool and hold it on there and grasp all of the hair in between the tool, both the bond and your hair, for about 10 to 15 seconds usually does it for me. And once you get it warm enough, you want to just take your index finger and your thumb and roll the bond between the two like I am doing here. And I'll give you a better little demonstration so you can see. And that just ensures that your hair is completely enveloped in that keratin. And it makes like a little bead around the hair. So if you've ever had micro links, you can think of it similar to that, only you just made it on your hair. And I blow dried my hair and parted it out into about 8 sections. I blow dried it because it's just easier to see your parts when it's blow dried. And I'll show you here. That's the blend of the hair once it goes in. The braid across the crown is going to serve as a piece that conceals when I want to do up down. So, and those are the little bonds that are created. And then you can see half of my hair is still straight and half of the other half I've wet and it's reverted to its curl. So it matches the hair really well once it reverts. And this is all of my hair now moisturized. I just set it with some Lotta Body mousse. I also use Aunt Jackie's, I think it's Not Today spray. It's a silkening and moisturizing spray. I think you even are supposed to detangle with it, but I love Aunt Jackie's product, so I use that. And as you can see, once the hair is in, if you've taken your time and parted it out very small, you won't really see those bonds at all. There will be in just a second a little space where I kind of see a space in my hair, and I just go back and brush over it again and it covers it right up. Also, my hair in the back is very short, and I knew that going in, so I will end up using some gel to lay it flat against my head or using some pins to pin it up. But you have so much versatility with using K-tips as your installation. I have a part straight down my head, so I can do 2 braids at each side. I have the braid that was going across my crown for up down, and I have my middle part, as well as I had plaited a little piece for a side part as well. So I can wear it in any of those styles, which will be great because I'm wearing this hair on vacation in a couple weeks. So here I have located a hair tie, which I was struggling to look for, and some bobby pins. So you can see I pinned the hair up, and even in the back where it was very short, it just looks like I got a little curly bun. Nobody is none the wiser, and I won't be telling them other than you guys. So yeah, I love doing K-tips. K-tips is a great style. The things that you hear about K-tips is they can take your hair out. 2 things for that. Just maintenance your hair as you normally would. If you are a weekly washer or a bi-weekly washer, continue that regimen. Continue your conditioning and your deep conditioning. Continue your moisturization regimen, all while you have those K-tips in, and they'll do you well. The only thing I wouldn't suggest is using high heat, because you'll melt the bonds and they can slip out. So if you are a girl who wants to be straight, and you certainly can get straight K-tips or kinky straight, however you like them, but I would suggest you use your blow dryer on medium to low, and your flat iron, if you must, I would say not at all. And that there's the half and half silkening mist. I also use Mizani oil, and I have some whey oil for my scalp. So you're going to use the products that you normally would use that work best for your hair and your scalp. You want to just, like I said, keep up your maintenance. If you are not comfortable with parting it out and finding where those K-tips are, and you want to wear your hair straight, get somebody else to flat iron it for you so that they can see where the bonds are and don't melt them and you're losing hair in strands. And this hair, I love. This hair is very good. This is the first time I bought this hair from this seller. But as you can see, it's very minimal tangling and shedding. And I have had this hair in, when I'm wearing this pink shirt, for about a week. I've been sleeping in a bonnet. I just put it up in a ponytail in a bonnet. And then if I want to wear it down, I'll brush through it. I'll moisturize it and decide what style I want to wear it in. And that's all of the hair that came out after I brushed it. So that's it for my K-tip install.